Oh my gosh.
No.
Hi everyone, welcome to A Week in My Life. I'm going to show you what my week is like day to day, what I've been working on and what I've been thinking, and just kind of my entire process for life, working, mainly my process for creating my college essay guide / digital workbook, which you can find in the link in the description as soon as it becomes available. In addition to this, I'm sort of working like 5 part-time jobs. That includes the college essay editing, that includes the college application mentorship that I do over Zoom. Then there's the website design that I'm doing for a company for my remote internship. Then there's having to create emails for a mailing list for a job that I was working in person back at Stanford. And then for the 5th one, I'm doing a little tutoring job helping out a student who's in 8th grade with math. Yes, it's a lot, but you know, we're working, we're going. This video is going to be a bunch of different cuts to me throughout the week that has just passed. I'm gonna be taking you throughout my day, talking about what I'm doing, what I'm working on, what I'm thinking about, and how I'm feeling. So without further ado, let's jump to Sunday, August 23rd. Hey everyone, so it is no, it's not Monday, oh my gosh. It is Sunday. The week starts on Sunday, so that's where I'm starting today. Today is my video day, so I'm gonna be filming a couple videos today, and right now I'm going to be doing my makeup and doing the makeup look that you probably just saw in last week's videos. So as I do this, I'm just going to talk about some things that are on my mind and what's going on this week and what went on last week, because things are getting really busy and I'm very surprised. So if I haven't mentioned already, I'm coming out with a digital workbook / guide. It's kind of like an interactive guide. I haven't come up with the title yet, but I need to. And this will teach you everything about how to write a perfect college essay. I've done a ton of research and accumulated a bunch of different ideas to create my original idea. And I have like really awesome worksheets that I made to help map out your essay and plan out your ideas and brainstorm and structure your essay. So honestly, last week was pretty overwhelming because I couldn't focus on my workbook. Like I really wanted to focus all of my time into this workbook because I want to release it by September or the beginning of September. But I just had so much work to do in terms of essay editing or consulting with you guys, like mentoring over Zoom, which is not a bad thing. I love doing that stuff, and you guys can still feel free to contact me for essay editing and mentoring. Everything is in the description that you need. But on top of that, I am working like 2 other jobs, and that's what's making it difficult. One of the jobs is really not that much work because it is the same job that I was working at when I was working at Stanford, but it's the other job that's a lot of work because I just started this new internship where I'm going to be redesigning the entire website of a baking equipment company. So I've been having several meetings for that, usually in the mornings, and then I had to spend a lot of time last week also just like getting the website set up and creating the shell so that I could start really designing and putting in the pictures and, you know, the nice details and all that. Last week I was so overwhelmed because I also like didn't really have the 3 videos prepared, and I just kind of had to quickly make them and edit them, which takes a lot of time. It takes a couple hours definitely for each video to edit them. I was honestly considering going back to the 2 videos a week instead of 3 videos a week, but I think since I'm feeling a little bit less overwhelmed now, I might just try to go for the 3 videos again this week because I think it'll be okay. We'll see. I've only posted 1 video this week. It's not been my top priority, but yeah, so I guess I'll talk about how my days go usually. I wake up at like 10. I used to wake up at 11:30 to 12 every day, which is really late, I know. But now I force myself to wake up at 10, and then I'll like spend a half an hour in my bed on my phone, not just like scrolling through social media, I mean that too, but going through emails because oh my gosh, there's so many emails I have to do every day. It's surprising how much time that takes up because I have to respond to questions and give people my rates for essay editing and mentorship and schedule dates and set up the Zoom link, and then also on Instagram I just answer like general questions, and maybe I'm like scheduling a webinar with another organization. So my mornings are for that, getting all those emails taken care of and those messages taken care of. Then usually I will go to my desk and I will start working, whatever that may be. It may be editing essays, it may be that I have a call in the morning, like I have to, not in the morning, I mean by then it's the afternoon, but I'll have like a call for mentorship and I'll get on the phone with someone. And by the way, that is so fun. Like I love talking with you guys. It is so nice to see you guys and talk in person rather than just behind a screen over text. And then once I'm done with all of my actual commitments, like commitments to other people, I finally have the chance to do something of my own. Obviously, I want to do my workbook and work on that, but I also have to do like all the little things. Like I said, responding to comments and stuff, but also creating marketing materials. Oh my gosh, marketing materials, whether that is running an email list or like constantly, oh my god, I just messed this up. So like I was saying, constantly editing my website so it stays up to date and I am satisfied with the design. If you know about me, you know that I love design and art, and so I am learning about this process too of designing websites as I am designing my own website and designing a website for the company that I'm working for. And it's great that I can work and learn at the same time. Once again, I should not be talking while doing this because I am screwing it up. So then at the very end of the night, if I have enough energy to keep going and keep working, then I will try to work on the workbook. And so what that entail, what is that anyways? I don't even know if I like this. My process for creating this digital guide or interactive workbook guide is been really interesting. I really didn't know what format I wanted it to be in. First, I wanted it to be a physical book, like a workbook that students could easily write in and carry around with them in their backpacks. But I did have to take in consideration the production costs of all of that, because creating that and producing it and getting it printed at a print shop and then mailing it out by myself to everyone is going to be very costly. So I wanted to think of some digital alternatives which might be even more accessible for students and for me to distribute. So then, oh my god, this broke. Okay, then I was like, okay, well, what if I just put it on my website? I make it on my website and I have like a paid membership program, and then they will be able to have access to all these different pages and chapters which I would make and build within my website. So I went researching like crazy and learned a ton about paid memberships and the Paid Memberships Pro plugin on WordPress, and I learned how to do that. I spent like an entire day implementing that in my website. So I was gonna try to do that, and then at the same time I was like, well, I can have multiple formats. You know, I kind of want to cover all the bases, so in any shape or form that someone wants to purchase it, they will be able to, whether that is the paper copy, whether that is on my website digitally, or supplied by Amazon, which they take a lot of the profits for that, but it just makes the system easier so they can produce it and ship it themselves rather than having me do it personally. But then as of yesterday, literally yesterday, I mean, I had been thinking about this, but my mom pointed it out to me that what if I just put all my stuff on Teachable? So Teachable is a site where people can make their own online courses and sell them. So this platform would actually allow me to put all the information that I want, but make it super easy. Like, they already have a built-in system. It is trusted, whereas like my website, it's a little tricky because I'm still figuring out the ropes of it. But with Teachable, I would just be able to put all of my stuff just right on there. So I could have text, I could have videos, embed them from my YouTube channel, and attach worksheets, which is really the main part of my whole workbook thing, is the worksheets that you will be able to access. I'm trying to figure out how parts of the Google Suite can integrate with Teachable to see if you can edit it and make a copy. And you know, I'm trying to figure all that stuff out, which is really fun and interesting to do the research on. And speaking of research, that's on top of all the essay research, because I obviously had to do a bunch of research to come up with the actual content. Now, Teachable does come with a price. I would be having to pay a monthly fee, and they take out a transaction fee from each purchase that people make. So I do have to take that into consideration when pricing my product to make sure that I'm still getting the value that it is worth. But that is where I currently stand with this, and I'm really excited. So now I really want to make this thing happen, and I can come out with multiple courses on different types of essays, and I can do it on a rolling basis where if I'm not done creating all of the content, I can still post all of the content that I do have, and as I continue to work on it, I will continue to upload, so anyone who has already paid for the course would be able to access everything as it rolls in. I will make a whole video on this once I understand even what I'm doing fully and it's up and ready to be launched. But that's where I am in the process of distributing. In terms of creating the content, I have written most of it up, which is really great, and I'm excited about that. On my OneNote, if I just move this over, this is where I have been writing like the entire course, the entire workbook thing, but then I'm also analyzing other people's essays, and I know this looks like a whole rainbow, because I want to see how my structure fits and works with a bunch of other essays, so I know that it is a structure that will work for a ton of successful college app essays. I've also begun designing all of the actual worksheets in the past couple of days that you guys will be able to fill out. Okay, so what I am doing right now is essentially creating my worksheets for the workbook and making them editable by putting text boxes, which students can keep in their Google Drive and go back to and have access to with their own copy. But very, very soon, probably this whole week, I'm going to be busting my little booty to make marketing materials for this product. I need to figure out a title. I need to figure out the subtitle. I need to design the cover. What is that gonna look like? I need to design all the promotion materials that will go on my website and on my Instagram and anywhere else really. And then a lot of stuff that also comes with marketing is reaching out to people, reaching out to schools, reaching out to organizations, reaching out to just students, you know, people I know, my friends, my family, and seeing how they can support me through this as well. It's kind of funny because it seems like I'm doing, you know, all this stuff and what is it like behind the scenes of Dylan Ellis, but really it's like I just sit at my desk and like that's where I am the whole day. Look, I just added gold. I feel like I look like a fish. Anytime I use colorful colors, I feel like I look like a fish. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing my makeup to be Flounder in The Little Mermaid, which I actually did play when I was like 12. Here's a picture. Okay, now I'm gonna use the SUVA Beauty liners. This is what I've been using as colorful liner all the time in my videos. This is not at all a promotion or sponsorship or anything. I just use them and I like them. Let's try to not mess this up. Oh my god, I'm still recording. This is taking forever. Okay, now I have finished my eyes. I added this white strip here and then yellow on the bottom. I just need to put mascara on and then fix up the rest of my face really quickly. And then we will be good to go and I will start recording my other video. Okay, now we have highlight to make me sparkle. And last but not least, lipstick, which I probably should have done in the beginning because I don't like how I look without anything on my lips. Okay, we're done, finally. Oh my gosh, that took so long. Okay, this is the final look. I am now going to sign off to shoot a video, and I have no idea when I will pick up the camera again for this video. I don't know where this video is going because it is a behind the scenes, right? And I mean, such is life. We don't really know where we're going, but we set goals and aspirations and try to reach them as much as we can. Okay, anyways, goodbye now. I just finished filming 2 videos and now I'm exhausted and my mouth feels like I have talked so much and it's like la la la. Welcome to another behind the scenes video. Last night I did a ton of research on Teachable and how it actually works and how to set up your dashboard and how to set up your courses and your school, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of stuff and I'm gonna have to create a lot of marketing materials and a lot of photos, like a thumbnail and things to go on the website, and oh my gosh. And then I was also like, oh, I need a title and I need a subtitle. So I was brainstorming a lot last night at like 2 in the morning. I was brainstorming a lot and I still have not come up with one.
There we go.
All right, it is 1 a.m. and I just want to go over what I did today because it was kind of a lot. I started the day having a meeting for a webinar that's going to happen tomorrow. It was just some prep and technical setup. And then after that, I had a college mentorship session, and then that went really well. And then after that, I worked on my workbook and I started actually building the curriculum. So that was fun. It's a lot of work, but I'm having a good time with it. And then after that, I edited 3 different essays. And then after that, I was really tired, but I don't know, I guess I kept working. I did go on a walk though with my dad. Gotta get outside. This is the best outfit I've worn all week. And then after that, I worked on my own website and I updated the website to say coming soon, you know, the college workbook, stuff like that. And then starting at like 11 p.m., I decided to do some work on one of my jobs. And so I was working on an email list thing that this is just a template of what it was looking like. Nothing special, but I was just working on that too. I am exhausted. I spent the whole day on the computer. I mean, I spend every day on the computer. It's fun, but I'm just tired. Hi guys, it's Friday. I was continuing to build the curriculum for the workbook and the course today, but I did not get as much done as I wanted. I also feel like maybe I worked myself a little bit too much this week because I have a pounding headache that has been in my head since this morning. I woke up this morning feeling absolutely awful, but then I was better after I took a little nap, but now I'm back to feeling awful again. But also these headaches have been a normal thing that have been happening ever since March, since we started quarantine, because I look at my computer so much and I look at two screens and I'm always turning my head to the right. I think that might be a reason why I keep getting these headaches, which is really bad, and I should probably take care of that. But anyways, that was my day, so I'm gonna treat myself by actually not working until 2 a.m. and watching a TV show. Good morning. Today I still sort of have a headache, but I did some yoga this morning, so hopefully that'll open me up. And also I wanted to say that last night I had a mentoring session for 2 hours until 12 a.m. So that was interesting and that was fun. And then today I just finished tutoring an 8th grader. Yeah, I was tutoring her in math, and then today I need to finally edit another video because I have not posted on YouTube all week. Hello friends, here's my update for tonight. I am so insanely tired, and so I'm unable to really think. However, I come up with some really interesting ideas because I'm so tired that my mind just goes woo, woo, woo. So I was writing down some notes, and I have some great stuff for how to write anecdotes, so I'm working on that. I also solidified the title here for my course, which is going to be The Ultimate Guide to Craft Your Story. First, I was gonna call it Craft Your Story, but my parents were like, no, it needs to be Ultimate, and I was like, you're right. So Ultimate Guide to Craft Your Story, there we go. Hello, it is now Monday, and I'm just gonna give some last words before ending this vlog. So I do wanna say that I have bounced back from my whole headache issue. I realized it was my stupid chair that was giving me the headaches, so I'm now just standing at my desk rather than sitting, which is just good for my body. My workbook is still not completely done and ready to go out. That's why I'm actually planning my tentative release date to be this Friday, which is September 4th. And so I'm still getting things ready, and it's so close to being done, and I'm so excited, which is great. I also just gave a presentation to my high school, which was really fun, and I really enjoy talking to people, especially my high school, because I know that they can benefit from this information. That concludes my busy week that is still not done. I'm still working, you know, it never just ends. That shows you what I do every day. I'm literally sitting or standing at this desk and working from morning to night. By the time that I'm posting this essay workbook will probably be out, or will be really close to being out, so you can check out the link right there in the description. Thank you for following along this journey with me, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video.